Well, it is Saturday morning, and I have gotten a little bit of sleep anyway. So enough sleep to know that I need to come down here and figure this thing out. So wish me luck. There's the carnage from yesterday, and I want you to get a good look at that handle. I want you to get a handle on this thing. Ooh, that thing. I get the whole premise of that now. Why this thing rocks back and forth. So let's, yeah, really bad, isn't it? Well, I got the ultrasonic turned on, which is nice. And I've got put them there and that there. Uh-oh, got the burn pile going. That won't take long. I'm just tired of tripping over it. Let me keep an eye on that until it burns down. It'll probably take about 5 minutes. Oh! So, this didn't focus so well yesterday. Let's see if I can, maybe it might have been the lighting. But there are these screws around this thing. And my prayer is that when I take these out, they will offer the whole unit will rise out of there. What do you think? Hell, I don't know. The Beatles version of Words of Love from Buddy Holly, really? Okay, well, yeah, I knew it was there. It's not very good, it's okay. So I got a Hello Dolly right there, and I'm ready to put this thing on there and take her outside and turn her over. Oop. Oh, I forgot that thing was on. So probably noticed things are a little quieter. That ultrasonic cleaner hurts from a long way away. So let's flip her over, see if I can get this sign of the donut off here and see what's underneath it. Now I got those screws out, and that's just a simple sheath of some kind. Oh, sheath. And then there's, I didn't know this ring was somehow loose. So one thing took a beating right there, didn't it? So I don't know what's underneath it. I never have known. My guess is there'll be a few spiders. So we're gonna get her up on here, get her outside, and turn her over, and let's see if I can find a sheet or something. And let's look in the oven too while we're here. I got some plastic. I don't want any dirt getting in there. Yeah, there you go. Woohoo! Okay, so I've got this old shower curtain. You know, I always forget what's up here. There's some plastic there. What is this? Sunblock shade cloth. Where did that come from? Oh, that's previous days of your work in progress still. I cleaned the strop real good. I did learn that you can get these for like next to nothing, but that ain't no fun like I wrote in my previous thing. And I got this stuff. It must be phi beans. It's got to be that. I've been thinking about it, but I'm looking forward to using this, not a sponsor, because it gives you a lustrous finish. Ooh. I'll tell you my nickname in college one of these days. and how it happened. But I enjoyed it. I really did. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I have never seen underneath this. I missed that day at Mix where the other one fell over. So it's actually, I need to move that towel down because I got a good stop block right there. You don't want that thing getting away from it. Looks like it's got a dent in that ring. I probably can, if I can figure out how to get it off, I'll get a little bit of a dent there. I think I can probably wallop that out. Boy, I probably ought to be using 2 hands here. Well, here's the place, well, obviously, and I'm going to need both hands to flip this sucker over. Whew. Good time to blow it off too. As a matter of fact, I think I'll blow all that junk. I see a bunch of spider eggs already. Well, let's see what happens. Well, that was an easy call to make, but there she is upside down. And these are just held in there with screws or something. Yeah. Let's get the PB blaster out, or whatever I've got. But I was right about them spider type critters, and some of this hardware is not there. So let's clean that up. I'm just gonna blow them away because is anything leaking out of it? Nope. I got a nickname for this chair. I'm gonna call it Spider. Okay, gross out alert, everybody. I got the screws off the flange for the base, and it ain't full of stars. It's full of hair. I mean, it's really nasty. I mean, that is. Let me go get a respirator or something. Jeez, gross. Okay, gotta get mad at them spiders. So there's the base I took off that was underneath it. I think I took a picture of it and sent it, but I didn't show it. This is bolted up, and then there's other bolts that bolt the base on. And I was thinking if you took this off, the whole system may come up through the middle cylinder, well, the only cylinder, and it doesn't. It's got to come apart. So my guess is, and I'm not sure of this, I think I can get this stuff out of the way. My guess is the whole cylinder will come out. I don't want to break the head off that. And this stuff. So I got my engine hoist, and I'll show you what I'm going to do here. So my thinking is that this cylinder comes out of this. This looks like a waste pipe. So I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm going to find out. But there ain't no other way. And I'm hoping, I know this sounds silly, I'm probably going to wrap this with towels if it doesn't want to withdraw easily, and just pull on it, because my guess is it's sort of stuck in there, but I don't know. So I got to make some kind of pad here, and towels seem like the best way. Now the other thing is, I got no chance of getting this bottom ring in the oven. It ain't going to be happening. And so I'm going to sandblast. I have to sandblast it outside, which I've been doing since I was a very young teenager, so it's not going to be hard. And I think I got enough sand in there to swing it. And then I don't know what I'll do after that. But she's going to get a little bit of body work. And let's see if I can find them dents here. There's one right there that's pretty fair. Probably happened in moving. Mick probably did that. So, I don't know. I know Mick bought it for me, and I do appreciate that deeply. I didn't really know anything about how much he paid for them, and I'm not going to say. But anyway, the color's so cool, and I'm trying desperately not to chip any of that porcelain. And if I do, I'll find the chip, and I'll glue it back on. That's about the best I can do at this point. So, what else has happened in here? So, yeah, I tried to put that big ring in the oven, and it ain't going to happen. So, let's see. Oh, the very last song on this thing. So there this is. There's that nasty handle. If I don't get to show it at any other time, it's... Oh, somebody's coming. Alright, let's see who it is. I think I know who it is. So there's that piece that goes inside that other piece. I've been working on this rod a little bit, and there's more. There it is. Those little pins. Woo, they kind of melted together, didn't they? That's okay. We'll unmelt them. Or whatever. I sprayed a bunch of that stuff on here, and look at that. It does, you can just tell by looking at it, it makes it more supple. You got to spray it inside and out, and it's just soaking it right up. I think I'll wait for that heavier bar of glycerin to get here, but it seems, seems to me kind of that a man would want to put the light stuff in. And then I was thinking I could use this on car seats. Why not? I mean, but I got enough to worry about. Let's see if I can figure out some kind of system to pick up on that thing. God, it's a crazy system. I guess it's not so crazy once you figure it out. But let's just see if I'm right about this thing. Okay, might be a little windy out here. I am trying to do this, and my idea of using the bottom is working. I put a mark there, and I've got tension on this, you know. So I'm just letting it kind of pull up on it. I'm thinking that I may have to pull that rod up down in there or something, but that would take quite a bit of effort. I'm just gonna, it looks like it might have moved a millimeter or two, and if I can just keep that going, then we're gonna go with it. And I still don't know what kind of material's down there, if it's leather or something that's the seal, but I just don't know. I'm just gonna have to keep tension on it for as long as it takes. I don't know what else to do, because it's not completely necessary that work, but I want it to work. I've gone this far in. I want you to see this though. This is pretty cool here. So this, you might remember what this looked like the other day. I'm gonna have to, I'll put you down. You can see what I'm doing here though, or can you? Oh, I never know where this thing is. Nope. It moves around in a ghostly fashion. So that's what, we're going to take this apart. I'll take this apart. Take my hand off of there. And then I'm going to push this down. You heard it go. And then that screw goes in there. And then we're going to take a gander at this thing here in a second. It's got to be, I don't know what in the world you're seeing. I guess I could have got the old tripodney out of here, but I didn't. Whoa, that is funky. I am hitting unbelievable threads. I got something else to say too. When I drilled, I'll show you in a second. When I drilled into that metal yesterday to get that pin out, the steel didn't really shard like modern steel. It's, there you go. And I'm going to put this thing in too. And you got to be careful because it'll just slide right through. And it don't look terrific, but it looks better. But anyway, when I was drilling out this rod that went right here, and I was off a little bit, but that's okay. The metal is powder. It turns into powder. It doesn't shard off so much. So I don't, it's just got to be that Titanic, you know, kind of super weird cast steel that's 100-something years old. But it didn't act like steel that you normally use. Boy, that's really something there, isn't it? I tell you what, that's going to be a steel shot there. And there's your screw that's been chrome plated. And this middle plate right here, I didn't have another pin, so I cut a drill bit. That'll be a pin, see? And because it's quarter, most everything is kind of a standard kind of a size. So there you go. Let's just make that a steel shot. It's pretty. Pretty. I just assembled this arm, and I'm trying to get all my hardware in. See, hardware. Told you. And I had to make a couple of these little gaskets that go underneath the big pivot points. That goes on the back. But here's the other arm with where the strop goes right there. And I need to clean up this workstation. So, there's some wax. I gotta get that wax off of it. But yeah, I forgot to do that. And it's not good to leave wax on overnight or anything. Well, let me just do this, and then we'll go back to our program here. That is that Brazilian Carnuba automotive stuff. And boy, it smells good. I think automotive chemical people have learned to make it smell like cherries or something. I saw something the other day that said extravagant lavender or something. I thought about that scene in Damien or something. It's lavender. So whenever I hear about lavender now, I think about the devil. Not really. Okay, so these pieces are all going together now. So everything's looking up. I got those 2 pins in there. I guess I can just step on that. It's okay. So, Lord knows what that is. So everything's working except for the pump. So, oh, I found a roll of paper for the headrest. It'll be here soon. And it's green. I found a piece of green. It's like green paper to do body work on cars, but that's okay. So I've got, yeah, the wind kind of comes through here, which is a little dangerous, but that's okay. Let me put some tools away and stuff, and I might have to call this a night because that ain't working out there too good. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't like giving up, but you know, a smart guy knows when to give up. Smart guy. The fix-it man knows when not to fix it. So I don't want to crack any of that porcelain that's on that base either. I don't know that it, you know, how much it's going to take. I know that the cast iron will flex a little bit. If you've ever seen an engine block in a race car when it was actually racing along, you'll see that that cast iron flexes some. And so you want to remember that porcelain ain't like that too much. It's like if you tighten down your toilet too much when you install it, it'll crack it. So your glass is not very forgiving, you know, especially 100-year-old porcelain, stuff like that. So there's that rod we took out. I've been working on it some, and I hope. Yeah, I tried to get that pin out yesterday. Boy, that was no bueno. For sure. Oh, I gotta clean this stuff up. All right. Well, let me get that out of my pocket. Okay. Well, I don't know if I could tell you what I did. I guess I might as well. Everybody tells you dangerous stuff. Don't try this at home. If you're working on a 100-year-old barber chair, just don't do this. I'm not going to go close to it right now because obviously the valve is stuck. I tried to free it up with some vice grips and leveraging it. It's just frozen, and I can just hear it in there. So I poured full strength. You can see where I spilled it one time where it got knocked over in the wind or something. I just poured full strength muriatic acid in it. Don't even buy that. Don't have it anywhere around. One reason I have it is because once I had a pool, and that's the way you have to clean the filters, and boy, it's stained, and you cut it pretty good to do that. So she's see if sneak up on her here. I don't need to put my eye protection down. Yeah, you see her down in there? She's stinks too. Well, just one little whiff of that just eats your lung material straight out of your body there. It just melts it. So I'm going to let that sit there overnight. And I feel good about everything. I got a bunch of hardware in here. And what have I got in here? Let's take a look. See. Oh, this is nothing caustic. It's not going to hurt you. It's good and hot. Yeah, I put there's that thing that cleaned up pretty good. Now all that hardware's in there, and that little thing that you'll see it later. I'll show you. See, there's a crack in there, and I'm going to let that sit there overnight too. But the like I say, that's water and denatured alcohol and purple stuff. And it seems to be a wonderful formula that's, you know, and there's some Dawn in there too. So it's water, denatured alcohol, purple stuff. And I buy it in the 5-gallon barrels because you get like 2 gallons free that way. And I use enough of it, especially if you fill that thing up. So just a little tip there. And I made myself a chart. I might have mentioned that at one point. So and I cleaned up most of those parts with some hot water and some purple stuff. So we're gonna let that just cook, and we'll hopefully tomorrow it'll just lift right out of there. What do you think? All right, give me a thumbs up. Not so sore today, and smash that subscribe button. Just do it. It's free. I won't charge you a penny. What's going on down there? Oh, he's down there on his golf cart. Probably wondering what the hell I'm doing. It's always a good question.